channel. In this video, I'm going to be making some noises with some new triggers that we have. So let's just jump right into it. Sorry for the lack of uploading. It's kind of here and there. As you can probably tell, I'll make a video and then I'm gone for a while and then I'm back. So hopefully I will get back into it. But with that said, let's just jump into the triggers we got here. So the first thing I have here, as nerdy as it may sound, is actually a journal. And I have actually been on self-improvement for a while now. Like, that's my YouTube, all my social media is pretty much tailored to improving yourself and all that. So the one thing that I never really got into on self-improvement was journaling. It was kind of something that I thought was a little bit out there, wasn't really sure about it, and I'm not even doing it right. I'm not even doing it daily, and I still think it's having a big effect. I have to watch some more videos on how to do it, but you can pretty much do it for whatever you want. You can make a gratitude list. You can make a just write how you're feeling, write a business plan that you have, your goals, your fun goals, your work goals. But it's just important, I think, to look every day at them actually written down, if that makes sense. So, yeah, this is something that I am glad that I purchased. I also purchased with it a nice little fountain pen. That is actually, I just really enjoy like a nice looking pen, and the fountain pen was absolutely the move for that one. The only downside is I actually have to fill it with ink, but that's actually kind of a cool process. So. But anyway, if you're wondering why I have a journal, that's kind of what it is. Goals, doing all this stuff. And once you actually get into stuff like that, it's not as, I don't know, because I was once upon a time also thinking, a journal, that's kind of weird, but now I kind of see why anybody would have it, because they can wake up and actually like look at their goals or look at like, their rants or something, I don't know. And it's just not really the same. It's one thing to think something and another thing to write it down, So you might feel better when it's written down. Yeah. So comment down below, let me know how your day was, how your life's going, because it's probably been a minute if you're still even here. Props to you. It must be crazy every 6 months to still get, a little bell icon saying that Silent ASMR is uploaded, I'm sure. So, yeah, let me know your day was, how life's going, what kind of videos you want, because I'm just gonna be real with you guys. I think I was at my most creative, like a few years ago, a year or two ago, and you can actually tell because I was making like, like what was that one funny one, like God roleplay, like where you made it in heaven, and it was just like, it was satire, it was like a joke, there was a green screen, there was editing done, and I honestly miss doing things like that, because they were fun. It's kind of weird now, like green screen, it's so weird how my setup is now more optimized, yet it's not optimized for a green screen. Like, when I made those videos, I sat on the floor, like I genuinely was like kneeling on the floor with like a camera screen laid up against like my dresser, my bureau or something, and it just laid on, like if I set it up right now, I'm in a chair at a desk. For starters, the chair would still be here. I'm sure I could work around all of this stuff, but like it's a circular green screen. It's not like something that is set up on a stand or something. It's literally like it's folded into a circle basically, and you open it, it pops open, and it's like an oval circular shaped green screen. So I don't even really know where I would set up a green screen. Obviously I don't want to do it here at my desk. That would make sense, because I don't want to, like, because this is where my camera's at, this is where everything's plugged in, all the wires, keyboards, mice, camera, microphone, all that stuff. And the reason it worked when I was over in another area of my room is because I had everything plugged in to my like laptop. I never had an actual desktop computer up until a year or two ago. I think it was 2 years ago now. So, but it's kind of stupid. Like I don't want to go back to like a laptop because it's gonna overheat. It's gonna blow up. It's gonna like. It was just not a comfortable way to make videos, but it did allow me to do like green screen and all that. So I guess the point is I kind of miss that creativity. Like I don't just want to make tapping videos. I mean, yes, people want ASMR. That is great. The tapping is great. Tapping is great. Tapping is great. Tapping is great. But to just bring more to the table, like maybe open this journal and write some video ideas down, not just like tap on a thing, like more like funny videos or, you know, creativity inspired. I don't know. So if you really have any ideas, drop them down below. Because I really do think the channel, I mean, was clearly at its prime during that time. And I do rhyme. I'm just gonna stop it there because that was pretty bad, but it was just too perfect. It was too perfect. And another downside is this absolutely squeaky chair. I really hope you're not hearing any of the noises this chair makes. It is like the slightest movement. And again, ASMR really brings out the it really tests your patience, I'll just say that, because this squeak would never really bother me unless I'm making a video. Planes, I always forget. I'm literally waiting for a plane to fly by right now as I'm talking about this, but I swear to you, I must have filmed, I don't think I uploaded it, I filmed a video like a month ago, and I clearly didn't upload it because there hasn't been an upload on this channel for longer than a month. And I swear to you, I stopped making videos for so long. Planes came, they went, and I didn't really notice. And then I swear to you, I started filming after months and months. First thing that happens, a plane goes by, and I immediately was like, oh my gosh, only when I do ASMR. But truth is, it happens all the time. It's just when it's in a video, I notice it. So, I think maybe I haven't made a video with this yet. If you're unfamiliar, meet the Blue Yeti X, a brand new, one of the newest, I believe, Blue Yeti microphones. I do want to get back to using the Rhodes as well, which, if you're an OG on this channel, they are the binaural microphones. my keyboard, and I'm worried if I hit a button, something bad will happen. And I also want to save it for another video so I can still use it. But I might make a whole video just for the keyboard. And this is actually a brand new keyboard. When I tell you this is the hottest keyboard you will ever see. I mean, this thing was probably a little over $100, I'd say. Probably like 130, maybe 140 after tax. I had an Amazon card. It didn't bring it down that much. It was down to like 112 after tax. Very worth it. I'm not somebody who spends money often, but I was very impulsive. I usually don't indulge in stuff in impulse buys. But when I tell you I had a great keyboard, if I made a video on it, the LED and Pro, very cheap keyboard that works amazing. My problem is, Mike, there's something wrong with my computer. My Bluetooth does not work. I cannot use Bluetooth speakers. Anything wireless does not work. So this is wired and wireless, Windows and Mac. Can be anything you want, basically. So I chose wired because my Bluetooth is not working currently. And I didn't even realize the thing came with LEDs. It didn't really have to, but it did. Very nice sounds. Very, very nice look. It's gray, white, orange, and yellow keycaps. Minimalist, low to the table, I guess you could say. It's not like a fat, big keyboard. Very slim. And I'm going to be putting you on a bit of a cliffhanger here because that's not what we're going to do next. Or should I just get it out of the way? If I use it, let me lift this up. I just want to, okay, for starters, appreciate that for a second. I mean, it is upside down. I'm scared to flip it because it's plugged in, so I might just not. But imagine this flipped and reversed because this is completely backwards. So, if you're not impressed with the sounds here, please come back to the channel when there is a full keyboard video because I will be making many sounds. I'm just worried this is going to like stop the recording or something because it's actually plugged in right now. I mean, I could just switch it to like wired maybe. I don't know. I'm scared. I didn't plan this out. Do I? Okay. I'm just gonna keep hitting the letter U because I don't think that's doing anything. Very nice sounding, right? And the color scheme is very attractive in my opinion. Just one yellow, just one orange. Maybe when I said orange and yellow, you kind of thought it was all over. It actually looks a bit more red. I can't tell if that's just the camera. It actually is red. I've always kind of considered it like a very dark orange, but the camera's definitely showing a red. But yeah, this was a very worthwhile purchase in my opinion. There's something about like when you're typing on a nice keyboard, it makes you want to use a computer more. Not that that's a good thing unless you're actually doing something useful. But you know, like when you're doing business, when you're at work, when you're grinding, you know, it makes it so much more worth it to be on like a nice sounding, like clicky keyboard. And it's more than just the ASMR in me. I mean, it does play a big part, but I am in love with just the sounds of keyboards. I think most people are, because I see a lot of videos on that where it's people like reviewing like bamboo keyboards or like this and that, and there's a whole community of people who absolutely just like adore those things and those sounds. So if you're somebody who has a silent keyboard, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Mine has to make some good sounds, you know. So if you're wondering what this keyboard is, it is a NuFi. It looks like, I think this is NuFi. Use code SILENTASMR. Just kidding. No sponsorships, no affiliates yet. some of these other buttons, but again, I'm actually scared. I'm going to do something to this video. I mean, the amount of roadblocks that I hit starting to film this, I got worried it was some kind of sign. Again, I have not filmed in quite a long time, so for me to hop back on here and immediately get hit with all these things, I mean, when I opened this program to start recording, it practically blew up my whole computer. So that was one thing. I restarted the computer like 50 times, then the keyboard started to not work. I switched out a USB, it works. Then the camera doesn't work, then the mic doesn't work. Like, it just wasn't, it was acting like it wasn't even plugged in, even though I could see that it was clearly plugged in. But after about 6 restarts, we got everything back, so back and working. So I cannot complain. I cannot complain. We pushed through. We fought through for the video. And here I am now tapping on a keyboard in front of a mic. And trust me, when you watch this video of the full keyboard ASMR, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful because the camera is gonna be right above the desk, so it's just gonna be me typing. I'm just gonna do typing tests. I actually cannot wait for that video, because I just love typing. I love the sound of this keyboard. I love typing. I'm very weird. Like, I like doing typing tests probably just because of the sound of the keyboard and like the way it feels. I don't know, but I remember when I was in grade school, we used to do typing tests all the time, and literally everybody in class absolutely hated typing tests, and I loved it. And I wasn't even the best. There was always the same, like, top 3 kids in the class, but I've definitely improved over time. Not the best I've ever gotten is a little over 100 words per minute. So if you are an amateur of sorts, excuse my language, but you know, if you're not much of a typer, you would say that is amazing. Most people, right? Because the average typing speed is something low, I think like 40 or something. However, if you are an absolute legend at typing, you would probably call me an amateur, because I've seen people go up to 140. Obviously, if we're going like the craziest, people can go up to well over 200, but that's like world record. But again, I'll see people once in a while that average 140, and they make my average of like 90 to 100 seem pathetic. So if you want to see an amazing video, absolutely come back for that. For the, what's it called? The keyboard ASMR, because that is going to be, a great camera angle. Hopefully I can work something out where it's right above the desk, and you're just going to see me typing. And again, that is a video that I would absolutely love to watch myself, but I'm going to make it instead. So this is the third and final trigger that we have, and this is a Disney World scent. So I am very fortunate enough to go to Disney. When I was a kid, basically, I used to go. My parents used to take me every 2 years. So again, very fortunate that I was able to go to a place like that. It's not exactly the cheapest experience, so that led to some amazing memories. And the last time I went was actually last year. We took a break because of COVID. It was like another 3 years, and then we went again. And it doesn't really relate to this. This is just a Disney scent. So I guess we went a year ago now. I don't actually know if we are going to go again. We'll see. But this summer, I don't think we are. Anyway, enough of my absolute sob story that I can't go to Disney World. This is so stupid. This is a Disney World scent. So my point is, for those of you who have gone, if you were fortunate enough to go, there's a ride called Pirate's Life that is, Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean, however you say it, because I really have no idea what to say, and I switch it every time I say it. And this is a scent, so we found this website. I can't remember, probably has it on here. Magic Candle Company, right? I don't know if they're really, like, affiliated with Disney. I don't think like Disney like created this or whatever. They have the closest possible sense to Disney, and if you know Disney, you know they have some good sense. They have, like, if you've been to Animal Kingdom, they have the Banshee thing. If you've seen Avatar, that's what Banshees are, like the Banshee flight smell from the rides. This is Pirate's Life. There's the Polynesian. So they have candles, they have sprays, they have car air refresheners, all the goodies and things you could think of. So the downside of this is I'm going to be spraying a few of these, not too much because I want to waste it, but you can't really smell it, so sorry about that, but because it is a very great smell. It's very, I don't know how to describe it. It's very refreshing though. It's like, the way I describe it sounds horrible, but I swear it smells so good. It's like a damp, watery smell, and the reason I say that is because that's actually what Pirates is. I can't tell if I'm thinking of like Down the Shore or Disney, but the Pirates ride is usually like, you get in a log flume type thing, or like, something like that, and they just take you through like a little indoor ride with like animatronics or something. So it's usually smells of like sort of like damp water, but like it's good, I swear. Like damp water sounds disgusting, but it is a really good smell. And I was just very excited to use this because I never really do these kind of like liquid in a bottle triggers, and they're actually very relaxing. Take some deep breaths, relax, calm down a little bit. Alright, let's get some spritzes in here, shall we? How do I not soak everything here? Maybe this way, I guess. I hope that sounds a little violent. Take a deep breath, breathe in that beautiful Pirate's Life smell. I might just do one more. I don't really want to waste too much of this, and I could use this again for future videos. was perfect. That was the sound. That was it. This smell spreads around my room, so it smells good. Right now, I have my fan on very low. It is extremely hot right now. I mean, obviously, well, where I'm at, it's the summer. But my upstairs is extremely hot, and I didn't really want my fan on full blast because I thought that would affect the mic, kind of make it sound like there's way too much white noise in the background, and I did not want that. Take some deep breaths as you relax, as you get ready for bed, sleeping, relaxing, whatever you're doing. So, I think that is just about going to rack up the video. No. Wrap up the video. Excuse me, and excuse this chair and all its noises. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, really appreciate you. If you're an OG, I really appreciate you as well. Love all you guys. Subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. Leave a like if you want to. You can leave a dislike, but I'm the only one who's going to say it, so it will still hurt me. But, you know, you'll never know if this video is the most disliked video. So yeah, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Let me know again how you're doing, how your day's going, what videos you want to see, what ideas you got, what trigger was your favorite, if any. And again, apologies for the sort of lack of uploading over quite a bit of time. But again, I hope I'm sort of back into it now. We shall see.